Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, money seems to slip through your fingers, as if something invisible were blocking the arrival of abundance in your life? What few people know is that there are elements in our home that can directly influence the flow of prosperity, and one of them is rosemary. Rosemary is not just an aromatic plant or a cooking ingredient. According to Feng Shui and Buddhist teachings, it is a powerful energetic activator that can attract money, unblock financial paths, and protect your home from negative energies. Its intense aroma is considered a natural purifier that raises the vibration of the space where it is placed, helping to cleanse memories of scarcity and replacing them with a sense of abundance and well-being. In many spiritual traditions, it is believed that placing a small sprig of rosemary at the entrance of the house works as a protective shield, preventing bad intentions from entering and allowing economic opportunities to flow more easily. Moreover, the simple act of caring for it, watering it, and keeping it fresh becomes a conscious ritual that connects a person with the energy of prosperity and with gratitude, two essential keys to opening the door to both inner and outer wealth. But here's the real secret: it's not enough to simply have rosemary at home, because the place where you put it will determine its power. Today I will reveal to you the 5 strategic places where you should place rosemary to attract prosperity. And pay special attention, because the 5th place is the most powerful of all, and many people don't know about it. And that's not all. At the end of this video, I will share a special ritual that will help you enhance the energy of rosemary even more and make abundance flow more quickly into your life. So stay until the end, because this knowledge can make the difference between scarcity and prosperity in your home. Before I reveal how to use rosemary to attract prosperity, I want you to do something very important. If you truly want to open the doors of abundance in your life, write in the comments "Abundance flows into my life." This simple act will not only reinforce your intention, but will also send a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive prosperity. And if this knowledge already resonates with you, give it a like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss more teachings on energy, spirituality, and prosperity. Also, share this video with someone who needs it. Remember that when you help others raise their vibration, abundance flows toward you as well. Now let's discover why rosemary is one of the most powerful tools for transforming the energy of money in your home. Rosemary has been considered for centuries as one of the most powerful plants for protection and prosperity. Its energy not only cleanses and purifies, but also opens pathways, unblocks abundance, and strengthens the flow of money in the home. Since ancient times, it has been used in cleansing rituals to ward off bad vibrations and attract good luck, being seen as a bridge between the earthly and the spiritual. By placing rosemary in a special corner of the house or carrying it in small pouches, it is said that the environment fills with harmony and awakens a sense of peace that favors mental clarity and the right decisions in financial matters. In addition, this plant is a symbol of fidelity and inner strength, which reinforces confidence and self-assurance, key factors for prosperity to flow without blockages. With its penetrating aroma and vibrational power, rosemary acts like a magnet for opportunities, reminding us that true wealth begins in the mind and the heart. In Feng Shui, rosemary is a plant that transforms stagnant energy into vibrations of prosperity, helping to dissolve financial blockages and bring new opportunities. It is believed that its presence in the home activates positive qi, the vital energy that influences every aspect of our lives, including economic well-being. On the other hand, in Buddhist philosophy, rosemary is seen as an element of connection between the material and spiritual planes. It is used in cleansing rituals to remove negative energies and encourage mental clarity, which makes it easier to make the right decisions to consciously attract abundance. But here's the key. It's not enough to simply have rosemary at home. Its placement is what determines its true power. Depending on where you put it, you can enhance its effects, or on the contrary, prevent its energy from flowing properly. And so that you can use it in the best way possible, in just a moment I will reveal the 5 strategic places where you should place it. But before that, I want to tell you a story that will help you understand how this plant can transform someone's life and attract wealth in unexpected ways. A few years ago, in a small city, there lived Lorena, a woman who had always been organized and hardworking. But despite all her efforts, she could never achieve financial stability. No matter how hard she worked in her business, money seemed to leave as quickly as it came. Unexpected expenses would always arise, opportunities would fall through at the last minute, and she constantly felt stuck. One day, while visiting a natural products fair, she met a Buddhist nun who was selling small bags of dried rosemary and protective amulets. There was something in the woman's serene gaze that inspired trust, so Lorena decided to approach her and share her frustration. "I feel like all my effort bears no fruit. I work and work, but money never stays in my life." The nun observed her with a gentle smile and asked a question that Lorena had never considered important. "Tell me, do you have rosemary in your home?" Lorena frowned, surprised. "Only in the kitchen. I use it for cooking from time to time." The nun nodded and calmly replied, "Rosemary is a plant of power, but if you only use it as a seasoning, you won't be able to activate its true energy. There are specific places in your home where, if you place it with intention, it can unlock abundance and help you attract wealth." Intrigued, Lorena decided to follow her advice. She placed sprigs of rosemary in certain areas of her house and also performed a small ritual of intention to align her energy with prosperity. The changes came gradually. First, she noticed that her home felt lighter, as if an invisible burden had been lifted. Then, new clients began to arrive without her having to make much effort. Shortly afterward, unexpected money came into her hands. A debt she had long considered lost was finally paid back, and for the first time in many years, she managed to close the month with more income than she had seen in ages. But the most surprising thing happened weeks later. An old contact called her with a job opportunity she had never considered before, one that would allow her to double her income without having to work more hours. At that moment, Lorena realized it wasn't a coincidence. Something in her energy had shifted, and rosemary had been the key to unlocking the flow of abundance in her life. What seemed like a simple gesture had transformed her energy and, with it, her financial situation. This story shows us that small changes can make a big difference when they are aligned with the right energy. And now, so that you too can activate the power of rosemary in your home, I will reveal the 5 strategic places where you should place it to attract wealth and prosperity. Remember, it's not enough to simply have rosemary at home. Its placement is key for it to work as a true channel of prosperity. First, I'll reveal to you 4 strategic places where you should put it to start feeling changes in your financial life. And then the 5th place, which I'll tell you later, is the most powerful of all, and many people don't know about it. The first place is the main entrance. The front door is the point through which energy flows into your home. It acts as a filter that decides what kind of vibration comes in and what stays out. If you place a small sprig of rosemary near the door, either in a little bowl or even inside a fabric pouch, you'll be creating a protective shield against negative energies and allowing only prosperity and opportunities to enter your house. This is one of the most traditional uses of rosemary in feng shui and in ancient Buddhist practices, where it is considered a guardian of the home, capable of keeping the vibration high and attracting good opportunities. The second place is the kitchen. The kitchen is the space where food is prepared, a direct symbol of abundance and well-being. It is the place where fire transforms ingredients into nourishment, and that's why it is directly linked to the energy of money and financial stability. Placing a sprig of dried rosemary in a jar or in a corner of the kitchen helps protect the home from scarcity and encourages a steady flow of wealth. Some people even combine it with a bit of cinnamon and keep it in a jar near the pantry, further boosting its effect on abundance. The third place is the workspace or study area. If you have a place where you work, study, or make financial decisions, placing rosemary in this space is essential to attract economic opportunities. Rosemary is a plant that not only protects and purifies, but also stimulates mental clarity, concentration, and productivity. Having a small pouch of rosemary on your desk or on a shelf near your work area can help you stay focused and attract better job and financial opportunities. If you feel that money hasn't been flowing lately or that opportunities haven't been coming your way, try placing rosemary in your workspace and watch how the energy shifts. The fourth place is the meditation corner or altar. If you have a space at home dedicated to meditation, prayer, or reflection, this is another ideal place to put rosemary. This corner is often the energetic center of the home, the point where we connect with our spirituality and raise our vibration. Rosemary in this space helps strengthen the connection with the energy of abundance and reinforces the intention of prosperity. Many people place a sprig on their altar or next to a white candle to boost its protective and manifesting energy. Up to this point, you already have 4 key locations where rosemary can help transform your home into a magnet for wealth, but the most important one is still missing. The 5th place is the most powerful of all, the one with the greatest impact on money energy, and many people don't know it at all. Before revealing it, I want you to do something very important. If you truly want to activate the energy of prosperity in your home, write in the comments, "I open the doors to abundance and wealth." This simple act reinforces your intention and sends a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive new financial opportunities. And if this knowledge has been valuable to you so far, give it a like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to keep learning more about energy, spirituality, and prosperity. Also, share this video with someone who needs it. When we help others raise their vibration, abundance flows toward us as well. Now the moment has come to reveal the 5th and most powerful place where you should put rosemary to maximize its effect on money. This is the spot where financial energy concentrates and amplifies, and if you place rosemary here in the right way, you can transform your home into a true magnet for abundance. The 5th and most powerful place is the wealth corner of your home. According to Feng Shui, every house has a specific corner where financial energy accumulates, and that is the ideal place to put elements that enhance abundance. To find it, stand at the main entrance of your home and look inside. The farthest left corner is the one associated with prosperity. If you place rosemary in this strategic spot, you'll be activating its power as a catalyst of financial energy, helping money flow more easily. You can set it there in different ways, in a ceramic or wooden bowl together with a coin or a small citron crystal, which is a stone connected to prosperity, hung in a fabric pouch if you prefer a more discreet method, or next to a golden or green candle to reinforce its connection to wealth. This is a trick many people don't know, but those who have applied it have noticed changes in their financial stability and in the arrival of new opportunities. Now that you know the 5 strategic places to place rosemary, it's essential to understand why each of these spaces influences the energy of money and how you can further enhance its effect. Each of these points has been used in Feng Shui practices and Buddhist teachings because they represent key areas in the energy flow of a home. The main entrance acts as an energy filter. It allows only prosperity energies to enter and blocks those that could affect financial stability. If the energy entering your home is clean and harmonious, everything that happens inside will be in tune with abundance. The kitchen symbolizes nourishment and family wealth, as it is the place where food is transformed into well-being. Placing rosemary in this space not only protects against economic scarcity, but also helps maintain a balanced relationship with money, avoiding unnecessary expenses and strengthening financial stability. The workspace or study area is directly related to income generation and professional success. Having rosemary in this place promotes mental clarity, sound decision-making, and openness to new opportunities. If you feel that your work or business has been stagnant lately, reinforcing this space with rosemary can unblock the flow of money. The meditation corner or altar not only strengthens your connection with the energy of abundance, but also serves as a focal point for intention. When you meditate, pray, or reflect in this space, rosemary enhances your vibration and helps manifest the changes you desire in your life more quickly. The wealth corner, according to Feng Shui, is the point where the home's financial energy accumulates. It is the most powerful place to put elements that attract money. If you reinforce this space with rosemary, along with a citron crystal or a gold coin, you are creating an energetic magnet that will attract constant prosperity. But if you really want this practice to work at its highest level, there is one last step you cannot ignore. There is a special ritual that fully activates the energy of rosemary and turns it into a true wealth magnet. Without this step, its effect may not be as strong as it should be. Stay tuned, because now I will reveal how to perform this powerful ritual that will multiply its power and accelerate the arrival of prosperity in your life. This ritual is simple but powerful and combines 3 essential elements: rosemary, fire, and intention. When done correctly, it harmonizes the energy of your home and opens the pathways for money. To begin, you will need a sprig of fresh or dried rosemary, a golden, green, or white candle, and incense such as sandalwood, myrrh, or palo santo. The first step is to purify the rosemary before placing it in its final spot. Hold it in your hands and slowly pass it through the incense smoke, allowing its energy to be cleansed of any stagnant vibrations. As you do this, imagine the sacred smoke dissolving any energetic blockages and repeat aloud or mentally, "With this cleansing, I remove all negative energy. This rosemary will be a channel of abundance in my home." Once the rosemary is purified, it's time to activate its energy with fire, a symbol of transformation and manifestation. Light the candle and bring the sprig of rosemary close to its flame, without burning it, just allowing its energy to absorb the vibration of the fire. As you do this, feel how the golden light of the candle surrounds the rosemary, filling it with strength and vitality. In this moment, repeat with conviction, "From this moment, this rosemary becomes a magnet for wealth. May abundance flow into my home with ease and blessing." Now it is ready to be placed in the strategic locations you learned about in this video. When you put it in each space, gently touch the rosemary and visualize a golden light surrounding it, activating its power in that corner of your home. To further enhance its effect, you can accompany it with a gold coin, a citron crystal, or a small pouch of cinnamon. To finish, take a moment and repeat with gratitude, "I attract wealth, opportunities, and stability. Abundance remains in my life." If you perform this ritual with intention and confidence, you will begin to notice changes in your energy and in the way money and opportunities flow to you. And now, before closing this video, I want to share one last message that will make a difference in the abundance you attract into your life. You now know that rosemary is not just an aromatic plant, but a powerful tool that can transform the energy of your home and unlock the flow of abundance. You discovered the 5 strategic places to place it to attract wealth, learned about its connection to feng shui and Buddhist philosophy, and performed a special ritual that enhances its effect and accelerates the arrival of prosperity in your life. But there is something you must remember: knowledge only has power when you apply it. It's not enough to just know this secret, you must put it into practice with intention and confidence. Every change in your home influences the energy around you, and when you begin to align your space with a vibration of abundance, opportunities come more easily, money flows with greater stability, and prosperity becomes a constant in your life. So now I want you to do something very simple but very powerful. If you are truly committed to opening the doors of abundance in your life, write in the comments, "I activate the energy of money in my home." This small act reinforces your intention and sends a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive the prosperity that belongs to you. And if this content has been valuable to you, give it a like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss more teachings about energy, spirituality, and prosperity. Also, share this video with someone who needs it. Remember, when you help others raise their vibration, abundance also flows to you. Thank you for accompanying me this far. I'll see you in the next video, where we will continue exploring the hidden secrets that can transform your life. See you soon.